I saw God at work in so many ways, but especially through our team. Through the challenges of the trip, we learned to lean on each other and became more unified in serving the people of Thailand. By the end, we weren't just meeting their needs, we were meeting each other's needs too, and we came home stronger than when we left. I grew up watching my grandparents serve as missionaries with Mission Aviation Fellowship for 20 years in Angola, so missions has always been a part of my story. In September, I felt a clear calling to join the mission field with Mission Aviation Fellowship after I get my aircraft maintenance license. I felt going on this trip helped me discern whether full-time mission was where God was leading me. I can say with certainty now that it is. I came back more convinced than before that I'm called to be the hands and feet of Jesus and to respond to his commission in Matthew to go and make disciples of many nations. There were so many meaningful interactions throughout this trip. Everyone I talked to had a story, and you could see God working through their lives. One that stands out was a ministry in Bangkok run by a woman who teaches Burmese refugee kids to read and write. A hard reality for these kids is that many have no citizenship status in Thailand, so they don't have birth records and can't access basic social services. One day we found out it was one of these children's birthdays. So we got a cake and threw a small birthday party. Afterwards, we talked with the child's mother, and she said that they didn't actually know her actual birthday, and no one had ever actually done this for her child before. She was so grateful that we took the time to celebrate. It was simple moments like that that made it clear to me that showing Jesus' love can have a lasting impact on someone's life. Well, this was one of my favorite parts of the trip, was working with the local church in Aluk in the province of Krabi. Krabi is primarily Muslim and Buddhist. Christians make up about 1.2% of the population of Thailand overall, so it's especially inspiring to see the impact of the church in this community. The community was remarkably open to them. The local hospital invited the pastor in to minister to the patients and pray with them, and the teachers from the local school came and helped the church run kids programs through the local school. I saw one big impact was through the neighborhood. One thing that stands out in Thailand is the nightlife. The building where the church was meeting had 3 karaoke bars on the same block, which I quickly learned were not as family-friendly as karaoke bars in Canada. After the church moved in, 2 of these karaoke bars closed, and they're just praying right now that the 3rd one will close also. To me, that was a real testament to the power of the church's presence and how it can change the community around it. I'm just so grateful for just this opportunity for the church and the congregation that have come alongside us, and just Steve and Cam and Nate and the local team in Thailand with the Ruth Center and the church in Aluk and John Stevens and Ning and just the YWAM base in general, that they've just been so hospitable to us and just cared for us throughout this whole journey. And I'm so grateful for our team that they have just come alongside us and just made this trip so worth it, and made it worth it for me being there. That they made sure to celebrate my birthday when most people back in Canada forget about my birthday. And just being able to minister to these kids when they were tired, hurt, sick, just not really feeling it, that they came out every single day to just minister to these kids and make sure that they know what Jesus' love is like. So I'm just grateful for the church.